Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Tonight we've got a huge main event lined up for you as John Cena takes on Carlito, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio in a gauntlet match. If Cena wins, he'll get to choose the stipulation for his upcoming title match against Finn Balor at Survivor Series. Can he take down this trio and set himself up for a championship victory? We also have got a huge title defense for the newly crowned WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, as she takes on Carmella. Valkyria is seeking revenge for a past backstage assault. The stakes are high, as the loser of this match will also be forced to leave the company for good. Can Carmella pull off the upset and save her job? Or will Valkyria prove she's here to stay? But first, Raw's general manager Adam Pearce is making his way to the ring for an important announcement. Raw general manager Adam Pearce has stepped in to address the ongoing feud between Gallus and the Wyatt Six. And he's got a solution. The two factions will finally settle their differences at Survivor Series War Games. But Pearce is warning them to keep the peace until then, or face the consequences. No more aggression, no more outbursts. The stage is set for a massive showdown, but will these rival groups be able to keep their cool until the big night? The clock is ticking.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Tokyo, Japan, representing Damage Control, she is the Women's World Champion, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
Women's World Champion Io Sky is making her way to the ring, still basking in the glory of her recent title defense against Roxanne Perez. And now she's looking to keep her momentum going against a new opponent, Lola Vice. With her sights still set on her next title challenger, Sky is using this match as a chance to stay sharp and prove her dominance in the ring.
And her opponent. From Miami, Florida, making her main roster and ring debut, Lola Vice.
Making her main roster debut, Lola Vice is stepping into the ring with a fierce determination, looking to make a statement against the reigning Women's World Champion, Io Sky. With the spotlight shining bright, Vice is ready to showcase her skills and prove that she's got what it takes to hang with the best of the best. Io Sky bursts into the ring with an intense fervor, charging forward with a series of swift attacks. The pace is relentless as Io Sky unleashes a flurry of moves, each one more intricate than the last. Vice fights back as she counters Sky. Vice locks Sky in a submission hold, but Sky escapes the hold. Sky's speed and agility allow her to dodge and weave around each attack. Io Sky is absolutely dominating the match, her confidence growing with every passing moment. She's dictating the pace, and Lola Vice is struggling to keep up. Lola Vice struggles to keep up, her breathing growing more labored as she attempts to defend against Io Sky's onslaught. Io Sky senses her opponent's weakening resolve and presses her advantage, locking Vice in the Koji clutch. Lola Vice refuses to give up, digging deep to find a spark of energy to mount a desperate bid to turn the tide. She's landing some solid shots, momentarily halting Io Sky's momentum. Vice is fighting hard to survive, but Io Sky's experience and skill are proving too much for her. The finish is coming into view as Io Sky sets Lola Vice up on top of the turnbuckle. Sky unleashes a devastating avalanche Spanish fly, sending Lola Vice crashing to the mat. Sky ascends back to the top rope before launching herself onto Vice with a majestic moonsault.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
Io Sky is proving why she's the Women's World Champion, dominating Lola Vice with her trademark intensity. With a decisive victory, Sky is sending a clear message that this is the main roster, and Vice is going to have to step up her game to compete with the best.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, and the Storm, Jade Cargill.
Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are storming to the ring, fueled by revenge and a desire for payback against Toxic Attraction, the duo that left Belair sidelined with injuries and cost her a shot at Queen of the Ring. With a fierce determination burning in their eyes, Belair and Cargill are ready to unleash their wrath on Gigi Doline and JC Jane.
And their opponents. Representing Toxic Attraction, they are the team of Gigi Doline and JC Jane.
Toxic Attraction is making their way to the ring, looking to build on the momentum they've gained since Mandy Rose's return brought the team back together. Gigi Doline and JC Jane are confident and ready to take on the formidable duo of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. But can they overcome the firepower of these two dominant women? Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are clearly focused on making a statement, but JC Jane is quick to jump into action. Jane is bringing the fight to Belair and Cargill, refusing to back down despite the physicality difference between them. She's firing on all cylinders, landing some solid shots, and showing she's not intimidated by the higher-profile opponents. Cargill is having a hard time dealing with Jane's relentless offense. Jane's holding her own against two of the strongest competitors in the division, and her confidence is growing with every passing moment. Toxic Attraction is starting to gain momentum, with Gigi Doline getting more involved in the action. She's taking down Cargill with a Gigi driver and goes for the pin. But Belair is quick to break up the pin. Doline's climbing to the top rope for a high-risk move, but Jade Cargill is ready, and she dodges out of the way just in time. The near miss seems to fuel Cargill's fire, and she's starting to take the fight to Toxic Attraction. Belair is tagged in and is looking fierce, ready to punish her opponents. But Doline is far from done as she counters and takes down Belair. Jane is tagged back in, and she seizes the opportunity to strike Belair with a vicious discus big boot. She is going for the pin, but Cargill bursts into the ring, breaking up the pin at the last second. But Jane isn't giving up yet. She's still pushing hard. The intensity is electric, and both teams are giving it their all. Belair is trying to shake off the effects of that big boot. Toxic Attraction, meanwhile, is refusing to back down, determined to find a way to take down their opponents and secure the win. The battle between Belair and Jane is intense, with both women trading blows and refusing to back down. Jane's determination is on full display as she fights back against Belair's powerful offense. But the dynamic shifts when Cargill tags in, and she's not holding back. Cargill takes down Jane with a vicious strike, sending her crashing to the mat. Cargill is on fire, taking the fight to Toxic Attraction with reckless abandon. Cargill sends Doline crashing out to ringside, leaving her opponent stunned and reeling. Cargill unleashes her devastating jaded finisher and goes for the pin.
Here are your winners, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are emerging victorious, dismantling Toxic Attraction with authority. And now, Belair and Cargill are setting their sights squarely on Mandy Rose, the leader of Toxic Attraction. Chaos is erupting backstage as Intercontinental Champion Apollo Crews finds himself in the midst of a heated brawl with Carmelo Hayes and Ethan Page. The tension between these three has been building for weeks, and it's finally boiling over into a violent confrontation. Punches are flying, and elbows are swinging as all three men clash in an intense and physical exchange. Security is rushing in to try and break up the fight, but it's clear these guys have a lot to work out. This brawl is far from over, and the question is, what's next for these three in the Intercontinental title picture? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. The loser of the match will also leave the company for good. Carmella is making her way to the ring, her confidence and determination radiating as she puts her career on the line for a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship. With everything to prove, Carmella is ready to lay it all out for Lyra Valkyria and make a statement about her own worth as a champion. Lyra Valkyria is stepping into the ring, her eyes blazing with a fierce determination to retain her Women's Intercontinental Championship and punish Carmella for past transgressions. With a clear message in her demeanor, Valkyria is ready to put Carmella in her place and prove that she's not to be underestimated. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. The loser of the match will also leave the company for good. Introducing first, the challenger. From Staten Island, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella, and her opponent. From Dublin, Ireland, she is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Carmella comes out firing, refusing to back down from the champion. She's bringing the fight to Lyra, determined to prove herself and save her job. Lyra, meanwhile, is focused on retaining her title and putting an end to Carmella's challenge. This is an evenly matched contest, with both women giving it their all. The action is intense, with both competitors trading blows and countering each other's moves. Carmella's desperation is evident, but she's refusing to give up. The momentum has shifted, and Carmella has taken control of the match. She's dictating the pace, overpowering Lyra Valkyria, and sending a message to the champion. Carmella nails a devastating X-Factor on Lyra, and the crowd is on their feet, sensing the turning point in the match. She follows it up with a vicious super kick. She seizes the opportunity, covering Lyra for the pin. But Lyra somehow manages to kick out, refusing to give up. Lyra Valkyria is fueled by her determination to retain the title. She's fighting her way back, regaining control of the match, and sending Carmella crashing to the mat. Lyra's focus is laser sharp, and she's not going to let Carmella get the better of her. Lyra climbs to the top rope and nails a devastating leg drop on Carmella, and the impact is palpable. Lyra covers Carmella, but Carmella somehow finds the strength to kick out again, leaving Lyra stunned and the crowd on the edge of their seats. The desperation is palpable as Carmella gathers all her remaining strength in a last-ditch effort to fight back. She's refusing to give up, knowing that defeat means the end of her WWE career. Lyra hoists Carmella onto her shoulders and drops her with a devastating Nightwing. Here is your winner via pinfall, and still, WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria has emerged victorious, retaining her Women's Intercontinental Championship and exacting a harsh revenge on Carmella, forcing her to leave the company for good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, representing DIY, he is Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa is storming into the ring, his intensity and focus palpable as he prepares to clash with the powerhouse Eric. Ciampa is looking to prove his mettle against a bigger opponent, and he's ready to unleash his trademark brutality to show Eric why he's a champion and a force to be reckoned with.
And his opponent. From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 247 pounds, representing the War Raiders, Eric.
Eric is making his way to the ring, his confidence and swagger on full display as he prepares to take on the formidable Tommaso Ciampa. With the World Tag Team Championship opportunity on the horizon, Eric is looking to make a statement against Ciampa and gain a crucial psychological advantage heading into the title match. In a show of mutual respect, Eric and Tommaso Ciampa share a firm handshake before the bell rings, a nod to the intensity and physicality of the match that's about to unfold. The crowd is buzzing as Eric and Tommaso Ciampa face off in what promises to be an intense match. But it's Ciampa who's coming out on top, using his trademark brutality and aggression to overwhelm the bigger Eric. Ciampa's intensity is palpable, and he's dictating the pace of the match. Eric is trying to fight back, but Ciampa's relentless onslaught is taking its toll. He's using every ounce of strength and cunning to keep Eric off balance, and it's working. Eric's size and power are being neutralized by Ciampa's speed and aggression. Ciampa nails his fairy tale ending finisher and goes for the pin. But Eric somehow manages to kick out, refusing to give up. Ciampa continues to mount the pressure, unleashing a series of vicious attacks on Eric. Ciampa's trying to wear him down, to break him, but Eric's refusing to back down. Ciampa tries to go for his finisher again, but this time Eric's ready. He manages to counter, catching Ciampa off guard, and suddenly the momentum shifts. Eric takes control of the match, bringing the fight to the champion. The crowd is on their feet, sensing a potential turning point in the match. Eric's newfound momentum is palpable, and he's dictating the pace now. He's unleashing a series of powerful attacks, sending Ciampa crashing to the mat. The champion is stunned, and Eric's sensing victory within his grasp. Can Ciampa find a way to turn things around? Or will Eric capitalize on the momentum shift? The match is heating up, with both men giving it their all. Eric's confidence is growing, and he's starting to look like a legitimate threat to Ciampa's title. Eric is in complete control of the match, dictating the pace and overpowering Tommaso Ciampa. He's got the champion right where he wants him, and Ciampa's struggling to keep up. Eric's confidence is soaring, and he's looking for the finish. He picks Ciampa up, and the tension is palpable as he nails the death row finisher.
Here is your winner via pinfall, Eric.
Eric has emerged victorious, delivering a crushing defeat to Tommaso Ciampa and gaining a significant psychological advantage heading into the World Tag Team Championship match. The following contest is a gauntlet match. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the leader of the Cenation, John Cena. John Cena is making his way to the ring, the crowd erupting in a frenzy of cheers as he prepares to take on the formidable Judgment Day in a gauntlet match. With a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity on the line, Cena is ready to put everything on the line against Dominic Mysterio, Carlito, and JD McDonough, with the ultimate prize being the chance to dictate the stipulation for his title match against Finn Balor. And his first opponent, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, representing the Judgment Day, he is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is strutting into the ring, a confident smirk on his face as he prepares to take on John Cena in the opening bout of the gauntlet match. With his sights set on derailing Cena's momentum and protecting Finn Balor's interests, Mysterio is ready to test his skills against a wrestling legend and prove himself as a force to be reckoned with. Dominic Mysterio's got a clear goal in mind to take down John Cena and prove to Finn Balor and the world that he's a force to be reckoned with. Mysterio's conviction is palpable, and he's not holding back, using every trick in the book to try and gain the upper hand. Mysterio's pulling out all the stops, using every tactic he can think of to try and take Cena down. But Cena's refusing to back down, shrugging off Mysterio's attack and firing back. The momentum has shifted dramatically, and John Cena is now firmly in control. He's taking the fight to Dominic Mysterio, unleashing a relentless barrage of attacks that are leaving Mysterio reeling. Mysterio's starting to look worn out, the cumulative effect of Cena's punishment taking its toll. He's trying to mount a comeback, but Cena's not giving him an inch. The action is intense, with Cena dominating every exchange. He's dictating the pace, and Mysterio's struggling to keep up. Cena's got Mysterio right where he wants him. With a burst of power, Cena hoists Mysterio up and delivers the devastating attitude adjustment. John Cena stands tall in the ring, his chest heaving with exhaustion as he celebrates his hard-fought win over Dominic Mysterio. The crowd is cheering wildly, but Cena's not getting much time to bask in the glory. He's got to refocus for his next opponent. Carlito makes his way to the ring, a sly grin spreading across his face. Carlito exudes confidence, and it's clear he's looking to cause some chaos in this gauntlet match. John Cena, still battered from his match against Dominic Mysterio, eyes Carlito warily. Carlito catches Cena off guard with a quick roll-up, but Cena manages to kick out. Carlito's speed and agility are giving Cena fits, and he's using every trick in the book to try and keep the legend off balance. Cena, still battered from his match against Dominic Mysterio, is fighting an uphill battle to keep up with Carlito's frenetic pace. But Cena's refusing to back down, drawing on every last ounce of energy to fight back against Carlito's onslaught. Cena's starting to find his rhythm, and he's beginning to take control of the match. He's pushing back against Carlito's attacks, and the crowd is sensing a shift in momentum. Carlito's still being his usual cunning self, but Cena's experience and determination are starting to pay dividends. Cena's finally managed to gain the upper hand, and he's starting to punish Carlito with a series of powerful attacks. Carlito's trying to rally, but Cena's not letting up. The crowd is cheering on the legend, sensing he's got this match in the bag. The crowd erupts as Cena drops the five-knuckle shuffle. Cena hoists Carlito up on his shoulders. With a burst of power, he slams Carlito down with the attitude adjustment. John Cena stands victorious in the ring once again, his second win in this grueling gauntlet match, a testament to his enduring strength and determination. But Cena knows he's not done yet. He's got one final hurdle to clear, and the music signaling the arrival of JD McDonough is already building in intensity. The anticipation is electric as McDonough's ominous presence is about to collide with Cena's unyielding resolve. Cena's adrenaline is still pumping from his first two matches, and he's coming out firing. Cena sets McDonough up for the attitude adjustment, and the crowd erupts as he slams McDonough down and goes for the pin. But McDonough manages to kick out. Cena's not letting up, though, continuing to mount the pressure and unleash a flurry of attacks that leave McDonough reeling. But Cena makes a crucial mistake, trying to drop his fist from the top rope, only to have McDonough evade at the last second. McDonough senses his chance to turn the tables. The momentum shifts, and McDonough starts to fight back, determined to take down the legend. John Cena's fighting spirit is on full display as he manages to fight back and regain control of the match. He's determined to overcome JD McDonough, knowing that victory will give him the advantage of selecting the stipulation for the title match against Finn Balor. The crowd is electric, sensing Cena's momentum building as he unleashes a relentless assault on McDonough. The action is intense, with Cena delivering a series of brutal attacks that leave McDonough reeling. He then lands a thunderous five-knuckle shuffle on McDonough. Cena's not letting up, sending McDonough into the ring post. Cena places McDonough up onto the top turnbuckle and then hoists him up onto his shoulders, setting up for the devastating super attitude adjustment. The super attitude adjustment comes crashing down, and the impact is monumental. here's your winner. He is the leader of the nation, John Cena. John Cena has emerged victorious, overcoming the formidable trio from Judgment Day in the Gauntlet match, and now gets to call the shots on the stipulation for his World Heavyweight Championship match against Finn Balor at Survivor Series. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video.